battle has just begun!
Hello, RobotnikIsSexy. This is going to be a never-used match, a rematch, if you will, against Aura, who spanked my bum-bum a little bit in Pokemon, which is very good. Very exciting. Very sexy. We're using the Delphox NU team. I'm very happy with this team. Yeah, with our... It basically uses a lot of my favorite Pokemon, and some of my new favorites. Like, Delphox is actually really good now. Because of Magician. It's great. So, let's get this guy going. There he is, in the flesh, with that hat. And he has the same trainer pose I do, which you can only unlock after winning a 50 streak in Super Singles. And I think that's really awesome. That shows the player that you're invested in the game. Not that he wouldn't be otherwise. He's only a grown fucking man playing Pokemon, like me. So I'm gonna lead off with Kamala. It's Choice Scarf. We're going Thrash. We're going Thrash. He's gonna miss his move, by the way, which would have probably knocked me out for sure. So turn 1 has been extremely lucky for me. But I knew that Kamala was the lead anyway. I'm Choice Scarf, I have U-turn. And Chichino was there. I wanted to see if I could knock it out. I think I got a low roll, or maybe I could never knock it out. But I don't believe that. It's a Chinchino, I probably get a low roll. I'm doing absolutely massive buckets of damage to this Slowbro for some reason. Thrash is just kicking the shit out of him. He's gonna show me Trick Room. Honestly, what I should have done is switched to my Malamar right now, but I didn't. I actually stay in for another Thrash. Because I wasn't sure if he wanted to, I wasn't sure what he wanted to do, so I wanted to stay in, and because confusion rate is really, not too bad this generation, 33%, you can kind of risk that 77% hit rate. But, of course I hit myself, because, you know, why not? Just get that. Just hit yourself right in the noggin. That's good. So I am going to go into my Shiinotic, who actually 6-0's his team pretty much. Like, he doesn't have a lot for his Shiinotic. Yeah, beats Machamp, beats those other... beats Slowbro too. It beats his entire triad of broken, never-used Pokemon that he brought. As I'm bringing Throw, we're gonna go for the Spore. He's got nothing for it, and I don't feel bad at all, like I do. So that is fantastic. I could even fire off a Moonblast, predicting his switch. And if he does try to do something like that, he is going to take a lot of damage, especially if he switches into one of his fighting types. What he does instead, though, is wake up. He wakes up and goes for Surf. But that's alright. That's honestly alright. We get that Giga Drain. We are happy with that. This is another extremely long match. But this match is pretty amazing, and I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. This is another good one. So he's gonna switch out. I could just Spore again if I want, but no! No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna choke away the win like we did before. Being the Choke Masters, no, no, no. We're going for that Moonblast like I talked about. We're gonna throw that Moonblast and catch a fighting type on the switch in, and we do. And it's this guy. He goes Zen Headbutt, which is annoying, but actually doesn't do, like, anything to Throw, because Throw is hard-bodied. That's pretty funny. But I'm not going to stay in versus a Zen Headbutt Pokemon. We're going to go for Demo Squid, as he goes for his Z-move. Yeah, so once again, Malamar is fodder. It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate that it happened to work out like this. Malamar would have actually kind of swept half his team, especially the Slowbro. It would have surprised it by being slower than Slowbro, because of the Iron Ball. Because when you hold Iron Ball, it lowers your speed. You see, this Malamar set is just very complicated and stupid, and I love it. But I do not love that Bloom Doom damage. We are definitely in fodder range of health. But, like I said, Shiinotic absolutely poops all over his team, so I can just switch it in. I am max defense, bold nature, and he does have a switch in to Moonblast. He has a poison Pokemon on the team. It is Quillfish. I was deathly afraid of Toxic Spikes, because Toxic Spikes actually beat my team. I mean, Kamala is my lonely spinner man. Like, he's the lone spinner. If Kamala is compromised, Toxic Spikes are just gonna rock me. But I guess that's part of the reason why I have a Guts Pokemon. But I'm really, really very afraid of the Spikes, so I'm gonna switch into Delphox straight away, because Delphox sweeps his team as well, and I didn't want I didn't want to be poisoned. He's going to go Destiny Bond. I know in this generation, I actually know from experience that Destiny Bond fails if you use it twice. They nerfed Destiny Bond. It fails, like Protect does. So that allows me to go for Future Sight, knowing that he can't attack me again. So Future Sight is actually extremely useful versus Destiny Bond. I didn't really plan for that. It was just kind of a fourth filler move. I was hoping that Power Herb would actually work with Future Sight, but it doesn't. I've tried it. It doesn't work. I didn't think it would work, but the language used in the game and online sounded like it could work, but nah, I've tried it. We are gonna do the smart play and just fodder Kamala, which is not the smart play, but foddering Malamar would have been the smart play, but it's alright. We got the Future Sight. It doesn't take him out, and this is where having priority would have been nice on the team. But I also have a Throw, and Throw just doesn't give a goddamn. Is that a Bug Buzz? Here's an Ice Punch. Have a nice icy death. Goodbye. I am kind of kicking myself for not clicking Rest, honestly, but I didn't want him to set up Spikes. But for some reason, he isn't setting up hazards at all, which is really good for me, so I appreciate it. Quillfish is out. He's going to go for that Poison Jab. I'm pretty sure I can survive it, and I do. On 16, my actual favorite number. Great. Let's go for Rest. Now, I'm pretty sure Sleep Talk works with Guts. This generation, I have not calced the damage. I've not really checked. But I think it works like that. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. But we're going to go for some Sleep Talk hits. And hopefully we get that Circle Throw. I'm just crossing my fingers. Yeah, we get the Circle Throw. And it lands. We do like 2 damage, because it's a Slowbro. So we drag out Machamp, which is actually terrible and perfect at the same time. Machamp is a top-tier threat and never used, as I'm sure you know. This turns out to be choice-banded close combat. And Throw just doesn't give a fuck. He just soaks it up. We're going to go for Sleep Talk. Hopefully I don't get Rest. That would be really bad. But we get Ice Punch, which is fine. He has lowered his own defense. Seeing that damage, I'm not sure if Guts boosts it or not, or if Machamp is just a bulky master of shit. Actually, it wasn't boosted. I woke up and hit him with Ice Punch. That's probably why the damage looked a little low. Yeah, I think I just straight up woke up, because Rest, for some reason, it always wakes you up on the 3rd turn. It's a very consistent move when you know how to use it. So I was just able to Ice Punch him, I think. So we're gonna Circle Throw. He's gonna try to switch in a Pokemon. Nah. Now Throw is here for the end. He is committed to doing as much damage to this Machamp as he can. But seeing how he kind of had to switch out to change moves, Yeah, definitely 100,000,000% choice banded. And that means I can just stay in, because Bullet Punch doesn't do anything to Relicanth. I'm staying versus Machamp, I mean. Yeah, so, we're packing the Stealth Rocks, of course. We're actually we're gonna do the plays. We're gonna make the predictions, and it's gonna work out, for once. So great. We get those Stealth Rocks up. Shiinotic just dumps on his team. We take that hit embarrassingly well. Why is this Pokemon PU? Like, fairy types are busted. I don't know. Especially fairy types that have access to Moonblast, like I do. I'm gonna go Giga Drain, which is kind of an over prediction, but I stand by it, especially since I can just go for my healing move, Strength Sap, and lower its attack while getting full health, which, by the way, is really cool. He's gonna try to use this to his advantage, predict my healing move, go into Quillfish, but this actually works out for me too, because his Quillfish is Life Orb, so it's attack invested, which means lowering its attack is obviously great. So I'm gonna show him an Intimidate of my own, as it's a healing Intimidate. So here, have your attack lowered as well, as we get healed all the way. Now I can switch in Pokemon and take a hit better, obviously. Great. So, he's going to switch out, actually, going to Machamp, as I switch out as well. Let's see what happens. This is the double-double! The double-double! We're going to go into Demo Squid. Finally, he shall become fodder, or he will use knockoff. There's no way I'm living a choice banded Bullet Punch. It's not happening. I'm sorry, Malamar, I failed you. I made the wrong prediction and threw you in front of Gracium Z. I'm sorry, man. So, he's locked into Bullet Punch again, which means Relicanth has a window to dominate. He does still have Slowbro, so I can't do too much damage. But we're gonna go for that Head Smash, and I think it speaks for itself. We just take out that fighting type with the Head Smash. Really nice looking shiny, too. So that's great. His other shiny is here. It's Machamp. Hey Machamp, you are a scary motherfucker, and I have to stay in. This is the play of the match, by the way, because he was betting on me being a Scrub Lord and choking it up hard, like I do every other match. He thought I would switch into Shiinotic on the fighting move, trying to preserve my Fishman. But I'm smarter than the average bear, I would say. We stay in because we have to, and we do a lot of damage. Now Machamp is very, very low. Kind of annoying I didn't knock it out, but it's very, very low. He finally brings in Slow Bro, and it beats the crap out of me, but because Machamp is so low, I feel like Relicanth has kind of really done a lot for me, but it's not quite time to fodder it yet, because Machamp, even on that low of health, is still a threat. We have to save Relicanth and go into Shiinotic here. And Shiinotic is ready to be a huge roadblock. It's my turn to have the annoying, bulky grass type that you just cannot beat for whatever reason. Machamp is out. We're gonna kill it. Definitely. Fantastic. Phantismal. That's a wonderful turn for me, as my Pokemon seems to be wearing a diaper made out of mushrooms. So that's an interesting segue. We do take out the Machamp. Thank Arceus. Thank you for allowing that to happen. Quillfish is out. I can very simply just switch out and be fine. So never used. We're back in favor in never used. I have a couple teams that are absolutely great, and they used a lot of different Pokemon. This team has proven itself. He's just going to go for the Aqua Tail, and not do too much. Do not forget, Relicanth has 130 base defense, which is really high. So, he's gonna try for the Destiny Bond again, actually. But I'm gonna go Rock Polish, and then Stealth Rock. So, things are going better in this battle. Yeah, you just try to Destiny Bond again, because you literally can't in this generation. Which I think is kind of a shame, because, I mean, what's the point of using Destiny Bond if it just fails? Like, I guess the right pivotal moment is good. They probably did it because it's broken in VGC, especially Z Destiny Bond that attracts hits. It acts like Rage Powder. It's really cool. Anyway, his last Pokemon is Slowbro. We're going to stay in for the Head Smash. This is pretty much a good game, as I do have Delphox in the back, and he knows that every Delphox carries a grass move. So he does expect this. I am going to get knocked out by the Surf. He's running Extra Sensory in the first battle, and he's running Surf in the second battle. Like, I just cannot put a... I can't think of the expression, even. I can't put my finger on this man. That's what it is. That's the expression. It's hard to predict. But anyway, he does forfeit, and that is going to be the battle. It would have been nice to get to see Solar Beam knock him out, but, you know, I respect forfeits. They are legit. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, comment, like, subscribe. I will see you later, YouTube. Bye-bye.